Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share our project on the heart of Lapland. As a digital platform become vital for travel information, our focus is on leveraging this for destination marketing. Let me introduce our team, which include me, Anu, Nilu, Ekosa, and Osas. Digital marketing channels are key for the travel sector, shaping traveler perception and decisions. They also offer analytics tools, helping us measure our communication strategies' impact for cost efficiency. Our project explored developing a digital marketing plan for the heart of Lapland, aiming to boost tourism and highlighted unique appeal. We are addressing this question: how can we optimize digital marketing for promoting the heart of Lapland as a standout decisions? We are confident that with creative marketing and understanding of digital analytics, the heart of Lapland can be more than just a travel choice, but a must visit with unforgettable experience. Thank you very much. I ask Anu to continue our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Asin. So, I will be taking you through the theoretical framework. So, we are using the 5S model, which is developed by Chaffee and Smith and published in their book Digital Marketing Excellence: Planning, Measuring, and Optimizing Your Online Marketing. So, this is the framework where our analysis has been based on in order to assure the reliability and the validity of our research. So, speaking about the 5S model, this framework guides a company to allocate resources and also to achieve their digital marketing strategies by properly allocating their resources so that the company can achieve their business objectives. When it comes to the first dimension, which is sell meaning growing sales via the digital channels, then serve is adding more value to the customers or adding more customer experience through the use of digital channels. Third dimension is speak. It means getting closer to the customers by the way of two-way communication through the use of social media platforms as well as chatbots. Save meaning saving the cost. So, through the use of digital marketing strategies, the company can get insights about how to allocate the resources and reduce the administrative costs like paper, time, so that they could better allocate the resources in order to get a better ROI. Sizzle meaning extending the brand through the use of digital channels. It also includes building a good brand image for the company through the use of digital channels. I invite Egosa to explain the methodology.
Thank you, Anu, for taking us through the literature review session. I will be speaking on the methodology. And before I start, I would like us to know that our database we are got it from Google Scholar, Emerald, and we use keywords like digital marketing, CEO, marketing, digital platforms. Those were some of the keywords we use. Then on our methodology, our research design was based on case study and cross-sectional uh, design. We use this combination because it enabled us to uh, looked at deeply into specific areas of communication of the art of Lapland, and also enabled us to have a strategic communication plan for using digital platforms to communicate their service offerings to their customers. And we supported this with a cross-sectional design by designing questionnaires for respondents, and these questionnaires was tailored towards our research topics. And of course, we also modeled it to the literature approach, which is the 5S. Then our research approach, we used a qualitative research approach. uh, we know that qualitative approach is best used to investigate various aspects of research goals. Although there is a general belief that qualitative research is based or has a generalization bias, we took note of this and we as a team ensure that there is limitation to the generalization of the results that we got. Then for our sampling techniques, we use a purposeful, or as we may call it, purposive sampling. Purposive sampling is a kind of sampling that allows the researchers to strategically select participants who possesses the desired traits or experiences that are relevant to the research question. And so, in choosing this, we carefully selected 20 sample size respondents, and we divided these respondents according to categorization, which I will talk about in the next slide. So, purposive sampling gave us that ability to select respondents whose relevance are tailored towards the research questions, as of course the research purpose, because we needed a good data for us to analyze. Then we used a thematic and comparative analysis. Osas, we talked about this more in his data analysis session. Then after that, our data collection method, we use primary and secondary data sources. The primary data was collected from 20 respondents, 20 participants, which were our sample size. And these participants were grouped and categorized accordingly. Then for the secondary data source, we got secondary data from tourism reports, from websites and social media platform of travel companies. We also collected reports from tourism market report. These were combined with our primary data from the interview of respondents for analysis. Then our respondent composition comprise, we categorize them into demographic diversity, age group, gender. We had a gender balance, male and female. Then customer type, past visitors, present visitors, travel experience. We have low, seasonal, and high uh, travel experience. Digital engagement, we have low engagement, uh, mid engagement, and high engagement. So this enabled us to have a robust data for analysis. Then for reliability, we understand that data needs to be reliable and needs to be valid. So we put so many checks in place. During the interview, we questioned and re-questioned to be sure that the respondent answered according to the interview that we are giving. And according to our interview guide, we also followed our interview guide. Then we also assured the respondent that there is, we understand data privacy policies, and that their data will be strictly used for the purpose of this research. And there were minimum inference and biases during the research from the research team. Then for validity, we established a framework that is based on the 5S, which has been tested over years to provide to guide our questionnaire, which also align with our research question, of course, as our research purpose. Then we conducted the interview using the interview guide, like I said, and we ensured that the respondent responded accordingly without influence, without being paid or coerced, so that when other group carry out similar research, the data that will be gotten will be similar to what we have gotten. So these were the checks we put in place, and these were the methodology that we took in carrying out this research. I will hand over to SAS to talk about the data analysis and interpretation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Egosa, for actually taking us through the methodology session. I'll be talking more about the analysis and the results. In our analysis, we actually used as in thematic and comparative analysis, like Egosa said. We use the thematic analysis to identify key trends or theme within our data. While for the comparative part of it, we actually use the comparative analysis to examine differences and similarities across our various demographic groups. So for our thematic analysis, we identified four key trends in our data. The first one was the natural and cultural attraction. We noticed that tourists were captivated by the Lapland's northern lights and actually the Sami culture. We noticed that more our respondent, as in when we asked them about their biggest attraction and everything, we noticed that the northern lights and the Sami culture was the biggest or key trend in our data. The second key theme was actually the adventure and activities. We noticed a strong interest towards unique local activities like husky sledding, and this was actually a key part of our analysis. While the third one was sustainability and eco-friendliness. We noticed in our data there was this growing trend among respondents towards as in as in ecotourism and also sustainable travel. And then the last, as in key pattern in our thematic analysis was actually tech integration and innovation. So we noticed that the younger and tech savvy generations are actually seeking for technologically as in advanced travel experience. So for our comparative analysis is divided into five sections. We have the geographical density, we have the geographical diversity, the age range, past versus potential tourists, digital engagement levels, and gender perspective. For our geographical density, for us, the similarity, we notice that there was this universal appreciation for the Lapland natural and cultural beauty. The difference is what we notice that tourists or potential tourists from high-tech countries actually valued actually wanted a technologically advanced travel experience, while other tourists from as in actually preferred just sustainable and also eco travel options. For our age range, we noticed that the younger audience prefer this interactive content, and this is influenced by the ongoing trend, while the matured audience actually value authenticity and in-depth cultural information. For the past versus potential tourists, the past visitors actually value authenticity based on real life experiences, while potential tourists desire comprehensive exploratory information to better make them, as in to actually make their decisions. For the digital engagement levels, we have respondents within the high digital engagement levels actually prefer dynamic content, and this is influenced by social media. Why respondents within the low engagement levels actually rely on the official website and traditional sources for their information. For the last one, which is the gender perspective, we notice that the female respondents show interest in sustainability and education, while the male respondents often focus on adventure and technology. This is our analysis, as in for our data. Niluka will be taking us through the conclusion, recommendation, and limitation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Asas, for taking us through the analysis section. And I will take you through the last part of our presentation, that is recommendation and limitations. We are providing recommendations for the heart of Lapland based on the analysis of the data which we collected. The first recommendation we are providing is develop targeted campaigns. That means create marketing campaigns highlighting Lapland's unique selling point for different audience based on their interests, such as adventure, beauty, culture, or sustainability. Next, enhance the official website. Um, we recommend to make official website an information hub for the visitors and the target audience. Then leverage social media for storytelling. That means highlighting the beauty and the culture of the heart of Laplands through stories and publishing the social media. And the implement data driven marketing strategy. That means use data analytics to understand the visitors behaviors and the references to create more personalized and effective marketing efforts. Then recommend to promote sustainability tourism.
to highlight landscape commitment to sustainability in all digital marketing efforts. And lastly, regularly update content and blogs to keep the audience engaged and informed always to get that traction for the heart of Lapland. Let's move to the limitations of our project. uh, Limitations which we face during our project are sample limitations, because we selected 20 respondents as our sample, and it is limited in depth analysis for our study. The next self reported data, that means the data collected is based on the self reported experience and perceptions, which can lead to the biases. The next, digital engagement bias, that means the study attracted respondents with more knowledge digital marketing than the people who are having less knowledge in digitalization. Last but not least, the temporal constraint. That means the study used the data collected in present, and which we haven't considered the evolving trends in digital marketing and tourism, because digital marketing are ever evolving. Other than those limitations, we had the time limitation and budget limitation as well in our project. Thank you very much for listening to us, and you can get the more idea about our project through the report. Thank you very much.